Before our story today, let's practice a few of the words to make sure we all know what they mean. Our first word is hurry. What does it mean if someone said to you, hurry? It means to move faster. Take your hands and pat them up and down. We're gonna hurry, 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 and stop. Put your hands in your lap. Perfect. That's what it means to hurry, is to move very fast. What does it mean if I said something pounced? This word means to bounce. If something pounces, it jumps suddenly, usually trying to catch something. So put your hands up and act like you're grabbing something. Pounce. Good job. Did I scare some of you? I'm sorry. All right. Let's try another one. This word means to be sneaky. Shh. Can you think of a time you had to be sneaky? That's great. I'm hearing so many ideas. You're right. I bet you Peyton sometimes has to be sneaky when she's going into her bedroom at night so she doesn't wake up her new baby brother. Great job, guys. What about if something's really tricky? I want everyone to put their hand right here and think about it. Something that's really tricky is something you might have to think about. It could be something that's hard or requires skills or knowledge to do. That's something tricky. All right, I think we're almost ready to read our story. But you guys know that good readers listen to the story and think about it. Good readers can also summarize. Everyone say summarize. 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 When we summarize, we can tell who, where, and what happened at the beginning, middle, and end. Take your hand up and hold up all 5 fingers. Now run your finger up and down your thumb and say who. Do it on your pointer finger and say where. Move it to your middle finger and say beginning. Middle. And that leaves your pinky to be the end. Who, where, beginning, middle, and end. Let's see if at the end of the story you can tell me who, where, what happened at the beginning, the middle, and the end. This story is called Mouse Shapes, and it is by Ellen Wash. What do you think this story is going to be about? Let's take a look. The mice were running from the cat. Hurry, Violet said. Let's hide in here, said Martin. After a while, Fred said, "I think we lost him." There is something important on this page. Do you notice our sight words? They're marked in yellow. A and we. Before we keep reading, can you tell me who the story is about? That's right, the mice. We know Violet, and we know Fred and Martin. That's their names. How many of you got all their names right? Listen closely. We know what. Let's see if we can find where. "I think we lost him," said Fred. "I wonder." "Look, we've been hiding in shapes," said Violet. "We can make things with them. Here's a square. A triangle on top makes a perfect house for a little mouse." "A triangle and a rectangle make a tree," said Martin. "This circle is like the sun." When we think about who is in our story, we talked about the mice. Fred, Violet, and Martin. Where are they in our story? Yeah, I think they're in a house and they're running away from something, and they're now in a bunch of shapes. In the beginning of the story, our mice were running from something. What do you think it was? Now we're in the middle of our story. What is happening? Some really good ideas. "But these triangles are different," said Fred. "Triangles can be so tricky," said Violet. "But any shape with 3 sides is a triangle." Fred put 2 triangles on a rectangle. "Hey, look, it's a wagon for a little mouse in the house," he said. "2 diamonds make a book for a little mouse to read," said Violet. What are they doing in the middle of the story? "Here's 1 oval and 2 circles and 8 little triangles. I made a fish," said Marvin. "Watch out! The cat likes fish," reminded Violet. "Hey, let's make the cat," said Fred. Violet put the eyes and the nose on, and Fred stuck on the ears, and Martin added little triangle teeth. "It looks just like the real cat, only better." What do you think they were running from in the beginning? That might be a great guess. Just then, the real cat pounced. The mice ran fast. They didn't come back until the cat was gone. That cat's too sneaky, said Violet. If only we were bigger. Hey, said Fred. I've got an idea. What do you think Fred's idea is going to be? The clever mice began to work together, and soon they made 3 big, scary mice. It sure surprised the cat. The cat ran away fast. What a scaredy cat, said Violet. Now, what can we make for a little mouse in the house? It's time for lunch, said Fred. Let's make him some Swiss cheese. And so they did. The end. Let's see if you can summarize the story we read. Hit pause, which is the long rectangle button in the middle that will freeze Miss Wilson. And I want you to try to go tell someone in your house who was in our story. Try to remember their names. If you can't, that's okay. Where do you think they were? And something that happened in the beginning, middle, and end. And come right back here and unpause your video. I'll wait. Did you tell someone about our story? When you tell someone the important things in a story and the who and where, you are telling them a summary of the story. You are summarizing. Great job. Who was in our story? The mice. Violet, Marvin, and Fred. Where were they? I think they were in a house with shapes. In the beginning of our story, they were running from something when they found shapes. What did they do in the middle of the story? They built lots of things out of those shapes. At the end of the story, they built the shapes into 3 scary mice to scare the cat. Great job, guys. You did such a good job giving a summary of what you read.